Hey, hello kids. How you doing? How are your parents? How are your siblings? How is your neighborhood? I believe you are all experiencing peace and safety. So, today is another numeracy day. So quickly, let's go into it. Yesterday we um talked about subtraction, that is the aspect of subtracting with your fingers, just like, let's say, okay, we want to subtract 8 minus let's say 8 minus um, 8 minus 5. So we can say 1 2 3 4 5, and that's 3. So subtraction with your fingers. You bring up the bigger number with your fingers, then you bring up the smaller one. You take out the smaller one. So today we want to actually do subtraction with tens and units. That is subtraction in 2-digit numbers. We want to do how to subtract from 2-digit numbers. So that's what we'll be doing today, and it's not as hard as it might sound or as it might feel, because you're already familiar with it, and this is just like an added knowledge to it, like a revision, like a reawakening towards the lesson. So now sit back, relax, and enjoy the lesson. So we are into the lesson now properly. So subtraction of numbers under tens and units. Subtractions of numbers under tens and units. That is subtraction of numbers based on 2 digits. You understand? So now you should we be having an example now, but have this in mind. When you are doing this subtraction, you start your calculation from the units first. Start with the units. Always have this in mind. Start with the units. So that's what we'll be doing anytime we'll be having subtraction of numbers under tens and units, or even later when we'll be having subtraction under hundreds, tens, and units. Now, the first one is 78 minus 46. 78 minus 46. So let me move this here and bring it out. 78 minus 46. So let's start writing it just like in the addition, the way you were taught in the addition. So that is how it looks similar, but the only difference is that we are doing subtraction here, and in the subtraction we likewise also start calculation from the unit. So the first thing we do is write out the tens in T and the U for the units. So after doing that, let's now write the digits. 78, the bigger number first, but we write the 8, which is the unit, under the U. Then we write the Then we write the 7, which is the tens, under the T. Then the next thing we'll be writing now is the 46. But before we write that, let's have it in mind that you put the minus, so that you can have it at the back of your mind and be able to be reminded of what operation you are dealing with here, that you're not doing addition but you are doing subtraction. So 78 minus now 46. So the 46, the 6 is to be under the units. Then the 46, the 4 in 46 should be under the tens. That's the T. So simple. Then we rule the line, create the space where the answer will be written. Okay, so let's now bring out each calculation under each digit. Now we can write a U. This for the U. Then we can write the one for the T. And okay, now for the U, remember the subtraction must start from the unit, that is the U place value. So what do we have in the U place value now? We have 8 minus 6. 8 minus 6. So what does that mean? it means counting 8, then taking away 6. Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Now let's minus 6 by counting the 6 in the opposite, in one direction, and counting the remainder in the opposite direction. So let's count the 6 in the 8 in one direction. Okay, like this. Let's minus the 6. Let's take away 6 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Now we've taken away 6 in that direction. Now let's count what we have left, and make sure what we have left, we are counting it, waving the counting towards the opposite direction. So what do we have left? Let's count what we have left here. 1, 2. So we have 2 left. So that means 8 minus 6 is 2. Let's write it there under the units. 8 minus 6 is 2. 2. Remember, if you are so good at this, you can use your fingers to do this. If you are good at the finger the finger method, you can use your fingers to rightly do this without even counting the strokes. Because the numbers you'll be subtracting, they will surely, for each place value, they will surely be less than 10. And your fingers are 10. But any number less than 10, you can actually use any number from 10 or less than 10, you can use your fingers to do the subtraction. So now the next one, now for the tens, we have 7 minus 4. 7 minus 4. So let's count this. Let's count 7 strokes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So what do? We take away 4. Okay, let's take away 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, we've taken away 4. So now let's count what we have left, which is to the other direction. 1, 2, 3. We have 3 left. That's 7 minus 4 for the tens. Under the tens place value is 3. So write it there. So 78 minus 46, as you can see it, would be giving us 32. 78 minus 46 will be giving us 32. So there you have it. There we have it. So that is how to do your subtraction of numbers under tens and units. It's as simple as that. You're already familiar with this, or even if you're not familiar with this, learning this the first time, this clarifies it properly. This puts it out clearly, so you can from henceforth do your subtraction with ease, either by counting with your fingers or by counting with your strokes. Each calculation starting from the units place value to the tens and forward like that, even to 100. So I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. So I'll be giving you some assessment questions, so I believe you'll be able to attempt them and do them properly and successfully. So thank you very much for staying with me. Till next time, keep learning, and remember, you are all awesome. Thumbs up to you. Bye.